Good evening everyone, welcome back to Farm Manager 2021. Are you impressed? I kept up the evening thing for a whole one extra episode. Huzzah! Anyway, here we are, Chapter 3, a backup plan. So we started the campaign last time we were here in Farm Manager, and we did the first couple of chapters. So today we are continuing on, seeing what Chapter 3 has to offer us. Let's have a look, shall we? So, unfortunately, a decrease in demand for dairy products is expected in the next 2 years. You have to develop a backup plan. Alright, I'm sure we can manage that. I think you should build a slaughterhouse, 3 greenhouses with strawberries, 3 greenhouses with raspberries, and 2 greenhouses with cucumbers. Not sure how I feel about a slaughterhouse, but I can definitely do some of the old greenhouses. Oh, here they are. Lovely. Greenhouse, greenhouse. Where are we going to put you? Well, I suppose, trying to be logical, if we put them in this sort of area, they could still use the farm equipment in them, right? Or are they too small for farm equipment? Thinking about it, they are actually smaller than the garages themselves, so yeah, somewhat irrelevant. Okay, new plan. Should we just stock up this area? Why not? How about 1, 2, 3 strawberries. Oh, we could do a double row with a road down the middle. That could be quite nice. 1, 2, 3 raspberries. Oh, and then if we stick a 4th there, and a 4th there, then there's the cucumbers covered. Lovely. And then we just put a little road straight down the centre. Marvellous. We've got a bit of a weird gap here, but we should be able to fit a worker house in there, which would be nice, wouldn't it? Although, in fact, there is plenty of space left in these, so maybe that's not too much of an issue. Right, next thing it wanted me to build. Uh-oh, slaughterhouse. How big are you? Ooh, you're fairly hefty, aren't you? You're not going to fit in there. That's a shame. Could I put you at a jaunty angle like that? Would you function? Possibly not the best thing to do. I suppose I could put it at the back and then just deviate this rear road a little. Or I could just spin it round and stick it there and allow the road to continue. I think that's probably best, isn't it? And then we'll just allow that road to continue that way. Without much of a function yet, but it's there for the moment. Yes, so that is fully stocked in there. Oh, we've got this house down here as well. Ah, this one is actually full. That one is, yes. Okay. Right. Now, what were we doing? Slaughterhouse is being built. That's going to need someone to work in it, but let's get these set up quickly. So, strawberries. Here we will also have strawberries. And here, you guessed it folks, strawberries. Lovely, that's 3. And then raspberries. Raspberries. Here we'll have some raspberries. And here, the final one, some raspberries. Now, 2 with cucumbers, they can go at the bottom. Ooh, that's not how you spell cucumber. What am I thinking? Right, cucumber. They look a bit like gherkins in the picture, don't they? Wait, is a gherkin a pickled cucumber? Actually, genuinely not sure. Ooh. May have to look that up later. Anyway, let's find some workers, shall we? We are going to need some planty folks. Plant. Right, ooh, Molly Mason, you're very good at plants. In you come. Ah, you're plants and manufacturing. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Tell you what, we'll have the 1 plant person for now, and we'll speed time on, since I'm pretty sure as soon as it hits 10, there you go, we can have another look and see if we can find more people. Look at that. Gabriel, in you come. Elliot, in you come. Marvellous, there's a couple more. 6 people there in that house. How many people do you need to work one of these things, eh? That's just saying not enough staff. I mean, this one's being ploughed, and that's got Esme and Leo. Oh, so we've got some of our folks from over here coming, apparently. This one being ploughed, just Molly. Okay, so we're making some progress. Progress indeed. Now, why is this happening? This says No warehouse, small silo. Oh, how upsetting. Well, I'd better get one of those in, because that is most frightfully rude. And you know what? Maybe we need a large one. What's this gap like here? Could I fit a large one in that gap? Why, you guessed it, folks. I could. We're doing it. So there we go, right. Slaughterhouse constructed. We'd better go find some staff members for that. I mean, is it constructed though? Looks like it's still got scaffolding. But there we are, they're bringing that one down. So, yes, hire a new worker type. You might as well live in here as well. So here we go, manufacturing. I mean, I suppose it's a bit morbid, but animals plus manufacturing, it is a slaughterhouse. In you come, Jacob. Right, now in here, hire... Oh, no, I want to assign somebody. Will Jacob not go there? Whatever's going on. What happened to you, Jacob? Pause. Jacob. Oh, Jacob's gone to work on some plants. Why are you doing that, Jacob? Why? Bonkers. Oh, it's not going to let me do anything with him until he's done now, is it? What about if I uncheck those? Will he stop? Get out the greenhouse, mate. Get out. Get out while you still can. Anytime now? Anytime now. Nope. What about if I hit relocate? Well, I don't want to send him over there. I mean, I could send him to that one. Right, we'll send him to that one, and then we'll send him back to that one. Is that going to stop you from working on greenhouses? No, apparently not. It's just spun my camera around. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it indeed. Well, shall we see if there's anybody that is suitable to come in? How about you, Nancy May? You can go in there. And then at least we've got one person assigned. And when Jacob decides he wants to stop playing at the wrong job, we'll bring him back. Okay, so we've got some planting underway. Those things are occurring, and we just need Jacob to sort himself out. Now, pleased to see that over here we are in fact harvesting this lovely field of oats, as we now have a massive silo sat right there. Good-o indeed. So that all has to be steps in the right direction to making this farm nice and sustainable. So that's good. Oh, something's bing-bonging. Field harvested. Grass. 17,000 grass harvested. Well, you can't complain to that, can you? And we got 11,000 oats. Lovely. Now, why do you have a little ding? Oh, you don't. It's gone away. However, new season. Autumn has come. This is harvest time for most crops and the last moments to work in the fields before the frost sets in. Well, I'd better get started on that then, hadn't we? Right, ding-dongs down here. Not enough staff, not enough resources, and no machine round press. Okay, better get some of those resolved, hadn't we? What needs a round press? Is it you? Yes, you want a round press and a trailer for straw bales. Okay, I'm sure I can manage that. There's one round press. Let's stick you in here. We've got some space. Perfect. And then you wanted a trailer for straw bales. There's one of those. Oh, it's a bit chunky, isn't it? Right. In there. So hopefully now somebody can go work on this. Now it just says not enough staff. That I can tolerate. Okay. Down here. Jacob, are you still fannying around in a greenhouse? Why, yes you are. Can't say I'm shocked. What else is going on? Not enough staff for the cucumber. What I could do, you know, let's get a couple more planty types, shall we? Fill up this house a little bit more and maybe we wouldn't have this issue. Esme, in you come. No one else seems to have any skill in plants at the moment, but soon. Has that just ticked over? 25, yes it has, right. Planty types. Oh, would you look at this? Daisy Jackson. Very endurant. Is that a word? Has high endurance. Better phrase. And she's good with plants. So in you come, my dear. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So there's Daisy. Is this going to free up that chap yet? Jacob, yes, you're resting. Right, if I click in here. Jacob, yes. Marvellous. Now, the other error is, of course, related to the fact that I have this set to chicken and yet have no chickens in my place, so I'd probably be best changing it to cows, so that seems like a plan. Although looking at it, right, I've got 2 cow places housing 8 cows. I've actually got a heck of a lot more goats. Do people want goat? Is this a thing? I mean, I've vaguely heard of people eating goat curry. Yeah, I guess, goats it is? Okay, tick, tick, tick. You can have them when we've got more than, I don't know, 7? Is that reasonable? Let's set it and see what happens, shall we? Although it may be worth noting that we might not produce goat's cheese so easily. But it's alright, we are producing cow cheese, so there we go. Marvellous. This we've seen, we can get rid of that one, and then over here it's still shouting at us to get these seeds underway, so let's just speed things along and keep a little eye on these. It's going to take a while. Cultivation, fertilisation, and then planting, not to mention the ploughing. So yes, plenty of jobs to keep all of the types of workers busy here. This house is full up with 8, however this one still has space. And we only realistically are going to need another 2 people in here at max. So, what we could do is we could use some of these slots to hire some more worker types. I could also stick another house in here, it would fit quite nicely. Might be a good plan, that. Might be a good plan. Let's have a look at getting that done, shall we? House for permanent employees. Oh, look at that. Magnificent. In fact, if I spin it round, they go out onto that nice outer road, and then I put some types of farming planty type people. Official category there. I hope they put it on their CVs. And I put some of them in here. Then they'll be able to go straight up to the greenhouses. Okay. Ooh, Henry Hughes, you can come in. And Poppy May, you can come in. Henry did have most magnificent glasses, so he has to be on board the team. That is how this works. Short on staff here. Hopefully one of those newbies can go and help out with that. Anytime they feel like it. What are you up to, Poppy? Not much, apparently. Not much. Interesting. Ah, there you are. You're going to a warehouse. Okay. Checking on the warehouse. We have plenty of storage space, so that's good. And we've just set up the goat slaughtering. So I suppose we should probably look at an auto sell on that. I don't know how quickly the goats reproduce, I have to say. This might not get much use, actually. But we're going to give it a try. Right, so in here, trade, add trade item, goat meat. Okay, if I've got any of that, you may sell it, because it's not something I really want lurking around on the farm, you know? It's a little bit weird. I'm sure we could probably switch that between goats. Maybe we do some sheep for a bit, something like that, whenever we get to. Oh, look at this! The animals are ready to breed, waiting for the expert, and then we get an 8th goat. Okay, that's pretty cute, actually. And it also confirms that the animals do in fact breed relatively quickly. So I don't know if that's related to how happy they are. But actually, yeah, it's fairly rapid. So maybe we can keep this place happy. Maybe. We'll certainly try at any rate. Oh, bing bongs all over the place. Yes, look at this. New animals were born. Goats, goats, and goats. Well, those are sheep. But I meant goats, goats, and goats. I know what I'm on about. Someone's got to, eh? Right. Shut that down. Let's spin back round to our preferred camera angle and take a look around the place. What's going on up here? That just needs some more staff members. That's got 18 days and that's ready for fertilisation. How's this house? Only 4 workers up here. Maybe we get in another worker up here just to help with things. Ooh, machines and plants. That's a good combo there, Sienna. In you come. Hopefully that can assist with getting the fields under control. And this one here, how are we doing? We've got planting underway for the strawberries. Yes, we're actually ticking up on this here thing. Look at that. Raspberries are all planted. 2/3 of the way to strawberries. Can't complain at all, can you? Right, something that's going to be worth looking at. How much is it going to cost me to irrigate these? 1,200? Yeah, we're doing it. We are doing it. Let's just do all of them, if we can. We can do that one. What about this one? Ah, that one's been done. There you go. All 4 on that side, and then we'll do this side too. It'll just save them a task. Keep my folks a bit happier. Less work, more happy. There we go. Irrigation for all. Oh, suddenly we don't seem to have many people left at all. Where have you all got to? Apparently not planting cucumbers, eh? What's going on? Well, you're working. You're going to a warehouse. I mean, you all seem to be working. Oh, there you go. They've all vanished now. Right. This is just going to complain a little bit about not enough goats, but we've got 10,000 fodder beets harvested, so that's quite fun. Quite fun indeed. I don't think this will be too long. I think we've got this under control. We are firmly underway. Firmly underway indeed. And yeah, look at that. Breeding again. So, although we don't quite have enough goats to fulfill the desires of this factory, we're doing mostly alright. And I'll take mostly. Bing bongs for days. No warehouse? Oh, what's going on here? You don't have the right warehouse for manure. Have we filled our manure storage? Is that what it's telling me? Oh, let's have a look. We have as well. I've got over 20,000 units, portions, servings? Over 20,000 manures. Well, there are 2 ways to solve that. Number 1, we build ourselves some more manure storage. What do you know? It looks like it'll fit nicely in that gap there. Number 2, we could probably look at setting up some kind of auto-trade that prevents us from having all of this manure sitting around. I don't think there's ever going to really be an opportunity where I need 20,000 manure. So, if we hit 15,000, that seems reasonable. Do some selling. I'm sure I won't get much money for it, but all money's some money, right? Something like that anyway. So, yes, plodding along, how are we doing? Still need to get those cucumbers planted. Right, this says planting in progress. Good-o. And this one, also planting in progress. Right, shouldn't be too long until they're done. That's goats complained, and this is telling me we've got loads of lovely new baby goats. So, yeah, I don't think it's a complaint we have to worry too hard about. Somehow. And now I can store a massive 40,000 units. I'm going to go with units of manure. So there you go. That should keep us smelly for a while. I don't really know what the right term there would be. Anyway, our first cucumber greenhouse has been fully planted. Thank you very much, folks. We just need 1 more cucumber greenhouse and 1 more strawberry greenhouse. And there you go. That was the strawberries all finished. Right. Which of these is not done? It'll be this one. About, just over halfway there. Come on, folks. Plant, plant, plant. How close can I get? Look at him go. I see him. He's walking around with his bucket. Oh, there you go. All planted. And the next task. Build a fruit processing plant to sell delicious jams and juices. Okay. I'm sure I can manage that. Right. To the production tab. Fruit processing plant. How obnoxiously oversized are you? Bigger than the cheese one. Damn it. Nothing's going to fit nicely in that gap, are they? Right, well I guess you're going to have to go... Well, you don't even match up with that one. Dang it. Oh, okay. So, you would in fact fit nicely there. So we'll take that. But I don't know, 3 factories and none of them are the same size? Whatever is this? Whatever is this indeed? Now, we've built this at any rate, so that's something. We've still got space for 4 workers in that house. Definitely some space over there, but I would rather use this one as it's a little closer to the factory setup. A little easier for them to get to, I should say, as well. We only need 1 employee to be assigned to this place in order for us to complete this little bit of our goals. So come on there, guys, get yourselves a building. Stand on that scaffolding. Do your bit with the, I don't know, thing that produces sparks, whatever that is. A saw thing? Build, build, build. Right. It is built and needs some electricity. So, how is our electric grid looking? I mean, it technically covers the teeniest little bit of corner, but yes, not going to be good enough, is it? We've got what? Power lines running over here. I can see that power line. I guess what we'll have to do, can we squish one in around this area somewhere? Anywhere? Please? Do you want some power? No, it does not. It does not want power there. Okay. What about if I stick one over here? Have one there, and then we can run the electric lines down there, I guess. Does that cover everything? Yeah, it's good enough. Good enough for me. Right, okay, so employee time. Scrolly scroll, hire someone new, somebody that does the old manufacturing. Ivy Shepherd, in you come. Why don't you live here? And to be honest, was there another one, or did they just change while I was doing that? I think they just changed. That'll do though, that'll do, right. The slaughterhouse works more and more efficiently. I think you can already sell 1,450 beef on the market. Well, we probably could if I was in fact selling beef, but I've set it up to sell goat. So, looks like we are doing a bit of the old switcheroo. Right, we'll let this complete. Complete, please? I'm waiting. Are you not going to complete? You're going to get all that far and not complete. Right, well, we want beef anyway, so beef it is. Now, you're going to have to take if we've got more than... Oh, 2 or 3. 2, I guess. And then we hope that we can breed those last 2 that we keep. Oh, I don't know. Wrong button time, but so we'll get rid of that. In here, we will go to trade, add trade item, beef, just to be prepared, you see. And if we do manage to produce any of that, sell, sell, sell. Now, that is all good, but I notice, what's it saying I'm out of? I'm out of apples. Okay, well that's probably because I haven't actually set this up to do anything useful. So it's looking for apples and I'm not producing apples. How about we pick something that I am actually producing? Like strawberries. Or raspberries. Oh, raspberries looks to be more productive of the old money there. 56,000 for that, 83,000 for that. Raspberry jam it is. Welcome. Okay. Now let's just get time ticking along nicely and see if we're actually able to produce any beef. I'm not sure we're going to be able to produce enough anytime fast enough to satisfy 1,450. 1,450 kilos. That's a lot of beef. A lot of beef indeed. It's going to take us a while. But then I suppose we produce 290 from each 2 cow we sell. So we have actually managed to already hit 20%. And I suppose what we could do, just to speed this along, would be to cheekily just buy another 2 cows. I mean, I know that they're going to go straight to the slaughterhouse. I'm not too fussed about that. Although, having looked at the amount of money I've got, maybe I should be. We're down to 178,000. I might have to start being economical soon. Oh, I don't know about that. Sounds a bit much to me. However, 40% done. We've sold 580 kilos of the old beef. And we've got more production underway. Right, let's check out what's going on here. Animals are born. We've harvested a large amount of grass. What are we using our grass for? Is it just sitting around in here? That's oats. Okay. Grass. Grass. Yeah, it looks like it is mostly just sitting around. Well, let's think. What am I making my silage out of? Grass. Okay, well, at least we are using the grass for something. Could be worse. Keeping all the animals fed, I suppose, but yes. Bit bonkers quite how much of the stuff I've got, eh? Do I really need all of it? Do I? Let's have a look. I reckon we could probably get away with selling a few thousand oats, and it wouldn't be a drama. That's 5 grand. How about we sell a bit of silage? 3,000 of that. What else have we got lots of? I mean, grass. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I can remain confident we don't need 46,000. So let's sell 20,000 of that. That all seems reasonable. Maybe we sell a few of the old fodder beets as well. Just clear things out a little bit and make 16 grand in the process. Never complain to free money, right? I mean, is it free when I've actually, like, produced the items? Unclear. However, am I saying thank you and taking it? Yes. Yes, I am. Magnificent. Right. Onwards, onwards. We're up to 1,160 kilos of the beef, or a nice 80%. Okay, this isn't going as bad as I'd anticipated it might. We don't seem to be producing anything at the moment, though. Are we out of cows? Is that the answer? Yes, yes we are. For the sake of speed, I am just going to buy in those last few cows. I'm sure they would have bred on their own, but, you know, I don't really want to just sit here waiting on, like, some cows getting it on. Who knows how long that's going to take. So yes, welcome to the farm, lovely new cows. I hope you enjoy your stay, however brief it may be. You're doing us a good service. I am not a fan of this slaughterhouse business, it's pretty gross. Ugh. However, hopefully those cows will have done what was required and we will hit our little target after the next couple of batches are produced. So here we go, here we go. Approaching the end of this batch. Here it goes. Ta-da! Okay, and then one more batch is now underway. And yes, when that auto sale ticks through, we should be alright. So, most magnificent, if you ask me. Most magnificent. And looking at this, we're back up to 9 goats already in all of the places, so it might be a better idea to stick this back over to goats. I'm not convinced cows is the answer. I think what I'll do, I'm going to let this here cow get processed, and then I'm going to flip this back to goats just so that we can continue production. There we go. Now, next task, diversify your crops. Plant gooseberries, blackcurrants, cabbage and poppy. Okay, that sounds like a lovely combination of bits and pieces, doesn't it? Where shall we plant these? Well, let's have a think. Plenty of space in there for planty types. That one's full. This one I'm probably going to keep for more of the factory usage. However, it might be worth using this factory. However, it might be worth using this house for employees, as it's got plenty of space and we can fill it with lots of lovely planty type people. That would be good, wouldn't it? So maybe we have some more fields up here. They've already got a handy warehouse and they would be within range of these garages, hopefully. So yes, round this area seems like a good plan to me. Let's go for a field. Let's have one over here. Maybe, should we leave a gap at the edge so I can put a road there? And bring the road all the way around the back? Good plan, right. Road along here. Road across there. Look at that, beautiful. Right, now in here, let's have some of the old cabbages. You can get cracking on with that. Ooh, winter is here and the first frost is coming. This is the end of field work. Now you should focus on attending to your animals and repairing your machines after a hard season of work. Well, in that case, don't crack on with the cabbages. We're out. Not much I can really do till the end of winter now, is there? But, my friends, I have a solution for this. Magical button! Look at this. If I skip winter, I don't have to play the next 88 days of winter, and I make 340,000 from animal products. So, here goes. Goodbye, snow. Spring is here. Everything is coming back to life. This is the best time to start field work. Well, that's convenient, as what I need to do is field work. Right, so what else do we need to plant? We need some poppies, gooseberries, and black currants. Let's get cracking on with those, shall we? How big a field can I fit in here? Not a very large one. Well, that's not ideal. However, it's going to happen. Now, roads. If I bring a road along here... I don't suppose I can bring one up there, can I? No, that dang barn is in the way. Well, in that case, it's going to have to come this way, and down the side here. Nope. Down the side here. Yes, okay. And in this one, let's stick some gooseberries, shall we? Where are the old gooseberries? There they are. I'm going to have to remember what I'm planting, so I can set up the old Autotrades. Something to be aware of. And then over here, let's have a nice field like that. And we will bring in the poppies. Like that. Poppy. Lovely. And then last but by no means least, the blackcurrants. You can live here. And if I make you that size, everything's going to line up most beautifully. Which, you know, is half the battle of a farm, isn't it? Making sure it's nice and tidy and organised. Something like that. Lovely. Now hopefully we can deal with all of that. Might need a couple more employees, so let's have a little look. Have we got any good planty types? Not really. Okay, well, you know how to fix that. It's the second. It's the third. That wasn't as poorly timed as I'd feared it might be. Now, planty types. Come on in, Lexi Slater. And come on in, Albie. Machines and plants. Good combo. Now, hopefully those two can get cracking helping out with the preparation of all of these glorious fields we have set up. Look at that. Tractors for days. We've got ploughing going on over here. We've got, I'm not even sure what that is, spraying over here. This is looking nice. That's looking nice. That's getting fertilised. Marvellous. Marvellous. And then all of these lovely bits and pieces down here. Everything is underway. Can't complain too hard to all this, can you? So, we just need to give it a few moments and let all of this crack on. So what we shall do in that time is make sure we click the right button, and get some Autotrades set up. So we have planted the old cabbage. I don't think anything eats cabbage, so we're just going to sell that. We have planted poppy. Poppy. Oh, not organic poppies. We're not that fancy. We have planted your basic kind. There we go. Some of those can be sold. What else have we planted? We have planted gooseberries. Not spelt like that, we haven't. Or like that. What's getting into me? The fear of spelling. Is that gooseberries? Yes, right. We'll get those sold. And the other thing was a blackcurrant. So let's get that one added. Blackcurrant. Again, you can be sold. Now, I don't think, if I'm correct, I ever really set up the auto cells for my last batch of produce, which is very naughty of me. So we were making raspberry jam. We don't really need any of that, so if we make it, you can sell it. Strawberries. Oh, wrong box again. Right, this box. Strawberries. Well, I suppose, yes, if we ever do decide to make strawberry jam, you can sell that too. But what I should have been clicking on was just your bog standard strawberry, which is right there. If I've got any of those, 500 apparently, yes, you can sell all of those. And we put in some cucumbers too, so if you find those, get selling on those. Magnificent. Now, that should be everything selling nicely, I hope. Let's just do a quick check by looking in here. Doesn't look like we've got anything much that needs to be gotten rid of. However, I noticed this. What are we missing? We are missing raspberries and we are missing crops. Well, I'm not going to buy in raspberries. That seems a little bit bonkers right now. However, crops we definitely could do with buying in, because if we're out of those, my lovely animals aren't getting fed. So let's have 2,000 of those. The answer may be to swap this over. Swap this over from raspberries to the old strawberries. See if we can get some strawberry jam made. That might be the answer indeed. So yes, quick, back in here. Strawberries. No, don't sell them. Keep about 2,000 of them. There we go. And then let's set up the same for raspberries. And then we can do a smaller amount of the old micromanaging and just flip between strawberry jam, raspberry jam, whenever it is required. As the strawberries seem to be coming in at the moment, however, we've still got 18 days on the raspberries. There's some logic, somewhere deep down. Oh, this one's got 15 days left, and that one's got 22 days left. But all the raspberries seem to have 17 days, so yes. Plenty of time left before we get any of those in. Now, how are we doing over here? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Why are we not getting all these lovely things planted? Looks like it's just staff shortages, to be honest, doesn't it? Shortages of the old staff. So, yes, let's, well, we've got one space left in here. So, any lovely planty types? Why don't you come in, Adam May? Join the team. Have a lovely time. Do us something wonderful. I think we should have enough supply of equipment and bits and pieces, do we not? Let's see. I mean, you're not working. Oh, in fact, 4 of them aren't working. Maybe we need a new tractor. Maybe. Not that button. This button. Can I afford a new tractor? That is the question. They are 45,000. I should be able to afford this. I hope so. Right. Have we got space anywhere in order to stick one in? We have got a bit of space in there, so yes, welcome to the team, extra tractor. Hopefully that will make a difference. Oh yes, there you go. It's immediately been taken out, and it's off to pick up something. Some bit of equipment. What is it? A fertilizer spreader. Oh, lovely. So, fertilization is happening on the poppy field. Good. Now, what are we getting complaints about? Not enough goat, not enough wheat, and not enough soya. Ooh, uh-oh. Are we running low on the old animal feed? Oh, we are. Right, wheat and soya. Cool, if I click the right button every once in a while, it'd kill me, wouldn't it? Soya and wheat. Right, let's do a nice batch order of 1,500, not 15,000 of each of those. Bit on the expensive side, but worth it if it keeps the old animals healthy and happy. Got to keep things ticking over here. How are they doing in here? I mean, we are making jam. Jam does appear to be being made nicely. It's probably a bit on the slow side because we do only have the one worker. Maybe we should find a buddy for her. Manufacturing. Oh, what about... oh, that's machines. Only got the 2 manufacturing options. And both of you are dual skilled, and you're both really expensive. Oh, no. 4th today, let's wait for the 5th. There we go, there's the 5th. Have we got any manufacturing types? Oh, Tyler Robinson. Nice and cheap, and you just manufacture. In you come, my friend. Come work in here. There we go. Not bad. Hopefully that will speed things along a little bit in the fruit processing plant. Not sure we've got the supply of fruit to really push it any further, have we? How is things going down here in Strawberryville? I mean, we are now harvesting this batch of strawberries too, so maybe we're alright. Takes a while for these cucumbers to get going though, don't it? 66 days, core blimey. Now, we have achieved planting cabbage and planting poppies. Look at that. Well, I suppose there's not much to look at, but there you go. Now there is. Teeny tiny poppies. And over here, we have got cabbages. All these teeny tiny cabbages in perfect little neat rows. Marvellous. Looks quite nice and tidy really, doesn't it? Now, how are we doing over here? This is the old gooseberries, which are very almost planted. In fact, I would say planted right now. Game would agree. And black currants. What are we up to here? Well, we are fertilised. The plants are in delivery, so we are just waiting for those to be put in. And we're getting ding-dongs on here. Harvest, harvest, harvest. Animal sheds producing animals. Harvest, 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 harvest. Strawberries, raspberries. Oh, all kinds of fun and madness. Fun and madness for days. Now, what are we missing? Not enough staff. Not enough staff? Are you guys all out and busy? Cool, blimey, eh? We keep you busy. Right, well, I think what we need to do is give it a few moments and wait for somebody to come and fix in those blackcurrants. I'll check back with you in a sec. Okay, here we are. Look at that. Speed planting the lovely blackcurrants, plopping them straight into the ground, and it's almost done. Let's have a little look. We've got like 3 people sitting here on 3 separate things, and yet somehow, magically, we're producing perfectly vertical straight lines. It's a work of modern art, really, an absolute wonder. However, look at that. All done. Oh yes, magnificent. Now, the next task. It's time to get started with fruit processing. Produce 950 strawberry jam, 900 raspberry jam, and 540 blackcurrant jam. Well, that's going to be a bit of a task, isn't it? I can tell you what's not getting produced first, and that's going to be the blackcurrants, as 43 days until we've got those. Yeah, that's going to be a thing. It's almost worth us putting some irrigation in on all these fields, isn't it? 20 grand for that one. Stuff it, it's happening. What about some of the others? 22 grand. Yeah, we're doing this, It'll cut down the amount of work required for all of me chaps and chapettes over here. And I think it's a worthy use of our money. So there we go. Irrigation for days. Plenty of irrigation. Hopefully that'll let them have a bit more time, a bit more freedom. Now, looking at what we've managed to produce, we've currently got strawberry jam set right now, but we don't appear to have that many strawberries. Well, what we should do, let's put strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries, or blackcurrants rather, up there. We've currently got very few strawberries, but we have a couple. I have a feeling that I have set up one of the old Autotrades on the blackberries, so we'll turn that over to 2,000. Checking the jams, I've got the raspberry jam and the strawberry jam, but I don't have one for blackcurrant jam, which I'm now apparently going to make, so I might as well put one of those in. Feeling dangerously organised here, you know? Right, now we are entirely out of strawberries, it would seem, so we might as well flip this over to raspberries for a while. That makes sense, right? Flip back and forth between the two. We've got raspberries, so we might as well use them. 16 days, 18 days, 16 days. Not doing too badly there. We've got 10% of our strawberry jam produced, and I mean, is this now functioning? No. This now appears to have stopped, and we appear to have no raspberries. Have I set up that auto sell wrong? Have I? Trade. Raspberries. Should only sell if we have above 2,000. So where did those raspberries go? Are they here now? Ah, yes, okay. I was being impatient, they were like in a truck or something on their way. My bad. Anyway, what I think we should do is let's get some more staff members in and speed this here process up a little bit, shall we? What have we got? Manufacturing. Mason Porter, look at that moustache. Oh my, you are coming in. That seems to make sense. And to join you shall be Scarlett Parry, the lovely cheap employee who shall also go into this house. Okay, that's now full. This is now full. Things aren't looking too bad. Oh, I've never noticed this before. Look at that. Look at those wonderful little boxes that just come rocketing out of this place. That's magnificent. Oh, I really like that. That is most wonderful. And look at that. 21% of our raspberry jam has been produced already. Can't complain to that, really, can you? Can't complain to that at all. Now, we're getting a harvest of strawberries in right now, so that is good. But at this rate, we might have a harvest of raspberries before we run out of raspberries. That was wrong. We do not have enough raspberries. Okay, in that case, let's flip this back over to strawberries. Micromanage, micromanage. Bring those strawberries over, I can see you're harvesting them. Oh, new season. Summer is here. Thank you, game, for letting me know. And summer brings with it rain. A very classic British weather pattern, really. Rain, 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 as much as you can, It might be summer, but we don't care about that. Summer. Summer is that mystical 1 week at the end of August, and maybe 1 week balancing it out at about May, that are just really, really, really hot and no one really knows what to do, because no one in the UK is really built for warm weather. That is what summer is. The rest of the time, rain. And yet, somehow you will still manage to get sunburnt through the rain. For that is the way of the world. Thank you. Thank you, summer. Good night. Anyway, producing our jam. So, we've got 27% of the strawberry jam complete, ticking up nicely indeed, so that's not too bad. Let's go over here as I spy gooseberries being harvested. Oh, look at all those people all on the farm at once. That is quite magical, isn't it? Oh, and look at this! The poppies, yes, they take forever, but look, they're quite a beautiful orange and green together. Interesting. Now, over here, 18 days until we get the old blackberries. Tell you what, I might just turn off altogether this blackberry thing. Don't sell any of them. Don't sell any of them at all, because I want to keep the whole haul and just turn the whole haul into blackcurrant jam. Blackberries, blackcurrants, totally the same thing. But if I turn the whole haul into blackcurrant jam, hopefully we won't need to wait for another cycle while we wait for this to grow. That would be the goal. Now, are we doing alright for staffing over here? I mean, I think so. I do think so. What's this field after? That needs spraying. That needs spraying, and that needs harvesting. I think we're doing alright. Not too bad, some may say. Now, what are you producing? You're on the strawberries. Right close to the end as well. So close, and yet we apparently have no strawberries whatsoever. Is that accurate? 4 days? No, it's not accurate. Look, I'm watching the harvest come in right now. Okay, we're not going to flip that over then. I'm going to let them have that last little bit of work as soon as some strawberries arrive. What I think I'll do is I will keep an eye on this, I'll keep an eye on the strawberry and raspberry production, and I'll hit you back up as soon as we reach the harvesting of the blackcurrants in 11 days' time. In a minute! Alright folks, welcome back, and you may be able to see, oh yes, we are ready for harvest of those blackcurrants. However, we're having a little tiny bit of an issue with staffing on this side of the farm. Strange that someone goes and puts in all these mahoosive fields and suddenly their staff is a little bit short. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to build another house for employees, and since I know this gap is sort of the right size, I think I'll pop it in there. Why not? Why not indeed? Hopefully we can use this to get some more glorious employees. Oh, we've got no power. Well, I'd better put some of that in, of course. If I stick it there... no, don't like that. I'm going to stick it there, and then hopefully it'll connect to that quite nicely. Yes, much better. Are you going to ding for me? Tell me you've got power. I just built the wrong thing, didn't I? Yes, I might have done. Okay, new plan. Delete. Electric transformer. There. And then connect that to that. Now do we have power? Yay! Now, what I want after all that is a few more planty people, and are you telling me there's none? You apply for farm work and none of you can plant a plant? Whatever is this lunacy? Right. Plants. Anybody, somebody, Seren, in you come. We like endurance and plants. Jack as well. Lovely, lovely. Right, there's a couple to get us started off. Anyone free enough to come and work on my lovely blackcurrants? Anyone? Anyone? For some reason my blackcurrants don't seem to go very high on the priority list. Madness, right, well, if I keep employing planty folks, somewhere we will get one. Reggie, plants and machines, you'll do, in you come. And Esme, lots of plant skill, you can come in too. Now, how about now? What do we need? Not enough staff, no machine, tractor. I mean, maybe we just get another tractor as well. We do like a good tractor, don't we? Riga tractor. Have we got a slot for it? That is the question. I mean, if we jauntily put it sideways at that angle. Yes, we have. I think we're entirely out of all forms of garage and parking storage in this space now, but hopefully it'll assist with getting some bits and pieces done. However, I note, still no one wants to come and harvest my darn blackcurrants. You're getting neglected over here in the corner, I'm very sorry. I don't quite understand why. No machines, not enough staff. Esme doesn't appear to be working on anything at the moment. Nor is Leo, or Albie. So, there might be enough staff, you know. Strange. Not sure I understand what's going on. However, I note we do have quite a proportion of our strawberry jam built, so that all has to be good, right? All has to be good. And our money is ticking up, every time I'm not buying tractors, that is. So, we must be making some decent profit. Right, well, this one over here is being planted, and then hopefully that'll stop requiring effort. This one is being worked. This one's cultivated. I think a lot of the fields just seem to need care all at once. Oh, we've got onto the gooseberries, right. A gazillion and one people are over here on the gooseberries, getting those sorted. Hopefully, they'll come over here to the darn blackcurrants next. Right, this lot's all working. And this lot's all working, so yeah, maybe we do need more. More. What have we got? Plants and endurance, that's a nice combo. In you come, Megan. It just feels like we've got so many staff members over here, and yet we're still not making much progress. Down here everything's looking alright. We're getting plenty of harvest of the old strawberries and raspberries. We're almost produced all of the strawberry jam that we need, so we might as well just let that complete, to be honest. We've got, what, harvest in one day, yeah. We're just going to let the strawberries complete, and then we'll tick over back to the raspberries. And hopefully by the time we've got the raspberry jam done, I'll have convinced someone to come and harvest this dang farm. Madness, I tell you, madness. What's going on? I don't know. I don't know indeed. At this rate, the poppies are going to need harvesting, and people will still shun my bloomin' blackcurrants to go get me poppies. I can see it happening now, folks. I can see it coming. Right, gooseberries are ticking along. They're not very healthy. I don't really know why they're so unhealthy. Strange indeed. Now, this still just says not enough staff, which is interesting. Because, yeah, look, we've got plenty of the old tractors knocking about. Plenty of tractors. Oh, people are coming! Huzzah! Look at that, blackcurrants are coming in. We are actually getting some blackcurrants. Look, little people wandering around with their baskets, gathering us up bits and pieces. Oh, it's magnificent. I want to say magical and magnificent at the same time. And at the same time as all of that, we've produced our strawberry jam. So, quick fire, over here. Swap you into some raspberry jam. There we go. Let you get cracking for a minute, and then back in here. Let's see how many of these wonderful blackcurrants we produce. I actually hate blackcurrant jam. Don't think it's a very good one, to be honest. Raspberry is much nicer. What other good jams are there? Strawberry, but only when it's the not too sugary kind, as the really sugary kind kind of just makes my face, like, I don't know, hurt? I'm like, my tongue is dying, so much sugar. Who knows? It's cute on this though, look, the little plants actually lose their fruits and they go this sort of white colour once they've been harvested. I do enjoy that, I enjoy that very much. Now, are we nearly done with the harvest on this area? Nearly there? Yeah, not too far off. I'm very keen to see exactly how many blackcurrants we've produced. It would be sod's law if we needed an extra batch and then had to wait for another cycle of this to occur, wouldn't it? Absolutely sod's law. Sort of thing I could see happening though. Right, how many have we got? Is this tractor here full of them? I think it might be. Come on. Get them all loaded up. Tell me what magical amounts I've managed to produce. Off we go to the warehouse. 2,500. Yeah, not bad. That should be great. Right, what is this symbol? Is this symbol telling me that my tractor needs renovation? I think it is, you know. Shall I just call in a repairman, or can I build a mechanic? Let's see. I could build a mechanic. Do I not have a mechanic? What's this? No. No. Do I have a mechanic anywhere? Doesn't look like it, does it? Right, well, it feels like something I should probably be building. What about in this gap up here? Actually, yeah, let's just stick it facing that way. Let's have a mechanic. It's a bit of a funny location, I'm not gonna lie, but it covers all these vehicles, so why not, eh? Use the spare strange gaps that we can. Hopefully he will take it upon himself to go and fix that tractor there first, for it is looking a bit worn out. Are you going to show me your radius? Yeah, fits them all in. Lovely job. And after all that, my poppies are being harvested nicely. Perfection. Oh, something's ding-donging. We're making good progress there. Oh gosh, look at this. All kinds of happy harvestings. And over here, not enough goat, no warehouse for grass, and not enough raspberries. Well, interesting. You don't have the right warehouse for straw. Do I not? What do you need for straw? A barn. Is my barn full? I mean, it's not, is it? And it covers that area. Not sure about that. But hey, if you want another barn, you can have another barn. Don't say I'm not generous. Right, where are we going to put the barn? That is the question. How about there? That'll do. And then I can continue this road straight down the side there. Keep everything nice and tidy. Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. Hopefully that'll cheer that up. And in the meantime, while we wait for some jam to be produced, why don't we go ahead and put in a few decorations around the place? You know, keep our little people nice and happy. Everyone wants a purple flower outside your door, right? Look out the window. What's that? It's a purple flower. Don't worry about all the fields you have got nearby. The fields of other beautiful flowers. We have brought you even more. There you go. Looks lovely. And what about over here? Some yellow flowers? Why not? That looks quite nice. Hide this ugly sort of box if we can. Ta-da! And then where else should we put some? Let's spin round here and put some outside this house. Keep all these workers happy. You can have some red ones. Nice little creation here. Gorgeous. And anywhere else that looks like it would be particularly keen to have some? How about buy all these worker houses? We've already put the yellow ones in there, but how about some nice green ones? Just running across here. Never have too much shrubbery, right? Oh, and now you know what's in my head, don't you folks? You must bring me a shrubbery. I'll say knee again to you. Spot the reference. I'd like to hope you can. It's a pretty obvious one. Right, little shrubs down here. And some over by this worker house as well. Let's go back to the red ones. Quite like the red ones. Nice vibrant colour there. Lovely. Okay. Now, how are we doing with our jams? We appear to be out of raspberries. Okay. Well, 23 days, 28 days, 24 days. Unless you've got raspberries knocking around, we ain't going to get any anytime soon. So we might as well get started on the black currants. I know it was really close to being complete, but I ain't sitting here for 24 days to wait for some more raspberries. I don't know about you, but that seems like a long old wait for me. Particularly when I've got 2,500 of the old black currants knocking around and I only need 540 grams of the stuff. So let's get cracking on blackberry jam production. Come on, come on. Produce me that jam. Marvellous. Look at this. The number is whizzing up. I suspect by the time that we've produced all this jam, I'll be ready for my next harvest of raspberries. It's going to be great, folks. It's almost like I planned it. Ha 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 ha. Okay, well, tell you what. I will hit you back in a couple of moments. Let's get some jam made. Alright, my lovelies, I bring you back as we prepare to harvest our next batch of raspberries. So, what happened? We went around, autumn started, and actually we got our next harvest of blackcurrants in because that field is apparently amazing. So we produced all of the blackcurrant jam really quickly and we're now just making it because we've got a whole bunch of the stuff. Why not? Now, what I thought we'd do is just wait for our number of raspberries to tick up. And yeah, then we can swap over, get that last little bit of raspberry jam produced, and we'll be away laughing on a donkey. I'm sure that's an expression I heard once, right? Something like that, eh? Okay, so, blackcurrants, get that bundle done. Now, raspberries, swap over to that. And let's hope that we've got enough raspberries to get the last 270 kilos of jam that we need. Thinking about it, 270 kilos of jam is quite a lot of jam, isn't it? Like, how much does a normal jar of jam weigh? 500 grams? Something like that? Maybe it's even less. I'm not sure. Either way, 270 kilos of jam. My god, you could blimmin' drown in it. Be bonkers. Fill a swimming pool. Go nuts. Speaking of nuts, filling a swimming pool with peanut butter is probably a nicer idea, isn't it? Not to swim in, mind, but peanut butter just tastes great. Nearly as good as cashew nut butter. Mmm, yummy. Now I'm just thinking about snacks. I do love a good snack. Oh, don't stop here, don't stop here, you're so close. Thank you. It's like it knew. Right, 100%. Are you gonna give me a tick? You say 100%. That means I've done it, right? It's gonna make me wait. Oh, don't tell me I now don't have enough raspberries. What is this? What is this? This is just not okay. Look, yeah, I'm out of raspberries, and yet it says 100%. I call absolutely unfair. No. Well, no, I'm not dealing with that. Let's just get in 100 raspberries. Cool, they're expensive. 100 raspberries, in you come, and that has to be enough to finish off our next batch of raspberry jam and hopefully sort this mess out. Not okay with that. Don't tell me it's 100% and not give me the tick. I don't know. Who'd have thunk it, eh? Who'd have thunk it? Unacceptable. Right. How long until those raspberries arrive? Come on, I caved and ordered them. You can come and arrive. Is it this truck? Is it that truck? Any truck? Any truck. Any truck about now? Oh, well, it's ticking up, so yes, there we go. Cool, I don't know. Right, I'm immediately going to change this one back to blackcurrants because it's much, much, much speedier. And we've got a good supply of those. Now, wants me to do more construction. Let's consider how you can further increase your profits. Perhaps a vegetable processing plant. A mill? Okay, well, I'm sure we're going to be building both. Let's hope they're not too expensive. Vegetable processing. Again, doesn't fit in the gap. Appears to be... is it the same size as this one? Let's rotate and find out. No, it appears to be more the size of this one. So, come join this row of factories there. And then how big's the mill? Is the mill in this one? Ah, yes, there it is. At least it's reasonably cheap. Oh, not quite the right size for there. Or there. I don't know. None of these things seem to be very consistent in their size. Oh, it does fit there, actually. I lie. Either way, still not consistent in the size. As, yeah. I've got 3 different sizes of factory now. However, both are under construction. Have we got much space left? We've only got 3 slots in there. I'm probably going to need a new house for employees over here, to be quite honest. As yeah, I mean, that one's not even full, and now I've just gone and built 2 more. So let's just preemptively get an employee house in. Shall I stick it here or there? Let's stick it there, why not? At least we know it'll go in and We'll have people to work in these here places, and I spy that that one's going to complain about lack of electricity, even though it's kind of in the middle of all of the electric plants, but hey. Can we stick one... To be honest, let's stick one there and connect it up like that. That'll do. Is that going to cover you? Are you happy? Yes, okay. Your cucumber and cabbage crops look very impressive. Have you already considered in what form you will sell them? Produce 600 pickled cucumbers and 700 sauerkraut. Additionally, process the poppy seed into 600 ground poppy seed. Well, I've been selling all of it. Dang, okay. Not that button. This button. Now, trade. Save the cucumbers, don't sell those. The cabbages and the poppies. I mean, I've pretty much sold them all already, so you're gonna have to wait a while, aren't you? Now, vegetable processing plant. This does the cucumbers and the cabbages. I think I have a few cucumbers knocking around. However, I think I have no cabbages, so let's just stick them all up here, shall we? So we can see what's going on. And the poppies as well. Sounds like a good plan to me. Okay. And then the mill, it wants me to produce poppies. There we go, into poppy seed. Okay, so I need to go in and add poppy seed, pickled cucumbers and sauerkraut to my auto trade, and I also need to get these guys some employees. So, in here, hire somebody that can do the old production. Yeah, you'll do, why not? In you come, Esme. Down here. And then in this one, we will hire somebody else that can do the old production. Arthur, come join the team. Right, they've got one person in each. Not really much point in putting anyone else in them, as I'm pretty sure it's going to take me a hell of a while to get all these bits and pieces sorted. So there you go, eh? There you go. Yeah, we've got a while for that. And a while for that, as they're not even planted yet. This is not even planted yet. And the cabbages, also not even planted yet. This may take me a while. Back in a minute! 10 years later. I want to invite you back to join me, as we are on about 64% of the sauerkraut completed, with the other two complete. Now, something strange occurred. So, here I am, sitting, waiting for things to occur, and winter approaches. Makes sense. So I decide, let's skip winter. So I skip winter, come back from winter, and even though I didn't have any poppy planted when we went into winter, I came back and somehow my ground poppy had completed. So I don't really know where they were getting the poppies that they ground into the poppy seeds from, but somehow that became a thing. So yeah, bit weird indeed. Same thing happened with the pickles. Yeah, I mean, I could reason with the pickles that maybe the greenhouses were producing them over the winter, but no idea what was going on with the poppy. However, it gave me the time to have all of this occur and to grow some more sauerkraut. Although now I notice, look at this, blimmin', sell 400 grams of pickles, and I've literally already sold my pickles. This is literally penalisation for getting too ahead, isn't it? Penalisation, I tell you. That's what this is. Right, well, yeah. I haven't sold these pickles, so that's something. So let's set that to 2,000 to make sure that that's okay. And then we need to get cracking on producing some more blimmin' pickles then, because I already sold the last batch, even though it knows I made them. Madness. Madness. Do I even have pickles in here? Pickles. No, apparently I don't. Okay, sell if I have any. Actually, did I sell the pickles? Yeah, it looks like I sold the pickles. This is all so very strange. Right, anyway, the backup plan is slowly taking effect. You're doing great. Set up a permanent sales channel and sell 400 pickled cucumbers and 1,000 mutton. Right, well, this had better swap over to mutton then, as I've not produced any of that. Mutton. Take above 7, take above 7, okay. That'll do. And then we're going to need to put mutton on the thing. This is going to need to swap back over to pickles. I'll do it once this piece of sauerkraut has been produced. I don't know if we're also selling sauerkraut, to be honest, but I've definitely now got some of that knocking around. Right, swap this back to pickles. Now, in here, sales. Pickles are there. Mutton, no. Mutton. If I produce that, just sell it all, please. Pop. So no poppy seeds, and pickles, yep, and sour, yep, no sauerkraut. So add trade item, poppy, just sell all of that for me, and add trade item, sauerkraut, just sell all of that for me. You can see it come in now. The next task is going to be something bonkers like sell all your poppy seed, but I don't know. Surely the game's got to give you some credit for the fact that I just thought it was a good idea to sell my pickles? Lunacy. Oh look, more waiting, as I've got 73 days until any more cucumbers show up, and I need cucumbers to produce pickles. Oh, this is gonna be a while. Somebody help me, I can't take the waiting anymore. I'm just gonna cave. I am gonna cave. I'm buying more sheep. I'm speeding this up. Like, this is a great game, and I really enjoy it. And I enjoy playing it when I just want to sit here and be peaceful and build my own farm, but my god, does this campaign involve a lot of waiting. Probably it's involving more waiting because I decided to be smart and sell off all my goods early when really I should have waited until the campaign told me to sell them. But this is just driving me a bit potty, I've got to say. It just feels so painfully slow and weighty. Like, there's nothing for me to do right now. I just sit here and wait and watch this slowly tick up. I mean, yes, admittedly, I could speed this up if I hire a couple of extra people to work in that factory, which I shall now do. But, god, blimey O'Reilly, I'm just getting really bored. Right, you're cheaper, we'll have you. Really bored of just sitting here watching the world tick past. So, yeah, that's basically where we're at. I mean, 41%. This is going to take forever. We've got 5 sheep sitting there waiting for the slaughterhouse to take them. Not enough resources, sheep. Gotcha. It's just going to take me forever. So yeah. It might be a little cheaty, but I am just going to sit here and buy sheep. And hope that we can get this sorted, because, you know, I've committed to this episode now. I've committed. I just want to see the end of it, dang it. Okay. Welcome back, my lovelies. So there I was, sitting, waiting for the little pop-up that said I'd sold all of the mutton, and then hey presto, we got this! Look at that, it's the end of the chapter, so yes, firmly leaving it there today. We'll come back at some point and look at Luxurious and Exotic, chapter 4 of the Farm Manager campaign, but we'll give it a break for today. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. If you do want to leave a like on this video or subscribe to this channel to stay up to date with all of the excitement that goes on here, yes, farming is exciting, that would be magnificent. So until next time folks, thank you and goodbye!